Fabolous, I would say, is almost a alter ego of John. You know, it's
Lo, so what's
Going
going
on,
on,
man?
man?
Everything good, man. Everything good.
Good, good, good. Now, we here at the Icon Talks event at the Brooklyn Borough Hall. How's the vibe treating you tonight?
So far so good, man. You know, once you get back to Brooklyn, it's everything smooth. So you know, we're gonna see what's going on tonight. Icon Talks always have a great event. So you know, I'm happy to be here and be honored. So we're gonna take it in stride.
Now, what's your definition of an icon?
Man, there's so many definitions, but I would say someone who, for one, stands out and makes a standpoint. You know, a person that can make a standpoint on something by they do, some way they impact the culture or the world, and you know that's just one of the many definitions I would say. It's a lot of little things that can make an icon, but I would say definitely someone who makes a standpoint in the culture and the world.
Now, today marks the 20th anniversary of Biggie's death.
hmm
I want to ask you, where were you when you initially heard about the tragic event?
Um, I think I heard it in the morning. Really early in the morning. A friend of mine had heard through somewhere he heard,
Hmm.
and called us up and was like, "Yo, we heard Biggie got killed in L.A."
Right.
You know, it still was kind of a rumor when you first heard it, but it was still like when it hit you, it was kind of like
At home.
it hurt. Yeah, it
Yep.
hurt a little bit because you know, Biggie was such a charismatic guy. You know what I'm saying? And whether even if you didn't know him personally, you felt like you knew him. He was one of those kind of people. So, you know, for him to die, it felt like you lost somebody. And it also, you know, coming from the hood, it felt good to see uh, Biggie, you know, emerge into being a star. And you know, he always played on his big black and ashy or nasty.
Right.
And you know, you got to see him now in the suits and the Versace and you know top hat. So it was like seeing somebody coming from your same walk of life now, you know, groom himself into being a star.
How has his influence overall affects you, the way in which you make music for the streets today?
One thing I saw with Biggie was that he was able to be versatile with his style. He had a street style. He had a style. Was playful and could play with the flow and play with, you know, just different ways that he wanted to rap, different cadence, uh, um, different beats. You know, he could do something for the ladies. He could jump on a joint with R. Kelly and make, you know, fucking you tonight, or he could,
Right.
you know, do Who Shot You. You know what I mean? So his versatility is one thing that always stood out to me. And you know, me coming from Brooklyn, I come from that lineage, and I come from, you know, Big Daddy Kane and Biggie and Jay Z, and you know, to me, and
What's your favorite Biggie moment or Biggie song you grew up listening to?
um, I would have to say one of my favorites, of course, is the One More Chance remix.
Okay.
Um, I think you throw that on at any party at any time, you're gonna still get a great vibe from it.
Definitely, definitely.
I remember the video with the house party in the brownstone, and it looked like that was a party that you wanted to be at. Like you know,
Right.
I don't even know if it was really a party, but you know, I looked at it as like, yo, man, that's the kind of party you want to have. Like everybody was there, it was mad people outside trying to get in.
Right.
You know what I mean? You had somebody, I forgot who, somebody spiked the punch in
Right.
the video, so it just looked like a really good time, and they were able to capture that and put it in a video form, and it looked like a really dope video. So you
Right.
know,
From all the accomplishments, all the awards, all the recognitions you received, can you give me that one favorite moment that you could wish you could take back and relive all over again?
man, just putting out my first album was a big accomplishment for me because it was like kind of like having a baby. It was like putting your first impression of yourself to the world, in musical form out.
This is your man Smooth Guy O, live from the source with my man Young OG himself, Loso, and we signing out.